Hey guys, this is the first part to the Facebook Jumpstart social media crash course. And I'm not going to take too much time. I'm going to go through it pretty quick for the most part. It's also super simple, but if you have any questions, you can feel free to, reach out and ask them. I don't know about you guys. I don't really use my Facebook too much. I use it because my grandma loves posting stuff on there. I used it to find a roommate when I was a freshman in college. But otherwise, I prefer Instagram, and I feel like that's how most people our generation are. I don't know if you know this, but you can add people on Facebook specifically by or specific to what high school they went to. So everyone on the staff picks out a high school to recruit from and adds people on Facebook from that high school, and then we just send them a message letting them know we have student work opportunities available. It's short, it's low key, and it's one of the main ways that we build our team. Now, the second step, and I'm going to share my screen here. There we go. So if you notice, we already maximized your profile. The next step here is just to create your lists on Facebook. And the way that you do that is you might need to pull it out a little bit so you can see the sidebar here. You might need to click see more on the side, depending on whether or not you're using the old version of Facebook or the new version of Facebook. It might look a little bit different, but either way, your friend list will be on the sidebar here. You're just gonna click that. And if you don't already have an acquaintance list, you're going to click create list and you're going to create an acquaintance list. And then you definitely don't have a Facebook message list or group, so you're going to create a Facebook message list as well. I have a couple other lists on there. You guys don't need to worry about that. It's just because I've been doing Facebook Jumpstart for so long. But next thing you're going to do, if you're new to Facebook Jumpstart, if you have never done social media Jumpstart before, you're going to add your current friends to the list. So the only reason why you wouldn't do this step is if you were an assistant manager who did this last summer and you're here for round 2. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up your profile. You're going to click friends and make sure you're on all friends. And you're basically just going to go through and add anyone to your acquaintance list that you would message about the job. And I don't want you to be picky. Select as many people as possible so that we can offer the opportunity to as many people as possible, but also have common sense and don't select mom, dad, Aunt Susie, anyone that's like established. So the way that you add people to your acquaintance list, starting with your personal friends, is you just hover over that person's name, and then you hover over this friend button right here. You can click that. Then you click edit friend list, and you just click acquaintances. And you're just going to go through and do that for each person. Now, the old version of Facebook, if you do have the option to use the old version of Facebook, I don't anymore, is so much easier to add people to your acquaintance list. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like 2 less clicks. But on the old version of Facebook, you can literally just hover your mouse over the friend button and just click acquaintances. Step 4, what you're going to do once you've finished sorting all of your friends into your acquaintances list, is you're going to select the territory, the high school that you're going to be recruiting from. So you're just going to click the Social Jumpstart spreadsheet. That's also on Movement staff on the training page. There'll be a link for you there if you're training specifically in my office. And on this spreadsheet, once it loads really quick, you'll notice there's a bunch of spreadsheets on the bottom. That's normal for most of the spreadsheets that we use. Make sure that you're on the right spreadsheet. So you're going to click the Middlesex and Mercer spreadsheet. It's underlined in red, more than likely. And what you're going to do is you're just going to select a school that doesn't have a person already assigned to it to Facebook Jumpstart. So I would recommend, in terms of selecting a school that you want to Facebook Jumpstart, that you want to recruit from, if you scroll down to the right, we have a list of all of the towns in Middlesex County. And I would recommend that you pick the town that has the highest average home value that doesn't currently have someone assigned to that high school. So the only thing with Franklin High School is I'm pretty sure that that's in Somerset County. So that's something that, we'll need to look more into. But for examples, let's see here. Now, obviously, some of those top ones might already be taken. but Colonia is further up there, and Colonia is currently not taken. So you can go ahead and put your name next to that, and you can start social jumpstarting, recruiting people from that high school through Facebook. And in the next video, I'll teach you how to do that. But it's really that simple. Now, in fall 2020, we are able to recruit from Monmouth and Mercer. Starting in December, January, we won't be able to recruit from those territories anymore, which is why I personally think that it would be smart of us, since those are some really nice areas, to recruit as much as possible from Monmouth and Mercer, so that we can take advantage of that while we have that opportunity to impact those people. And another thing that I would recommend is, let's say that, as we get more social media receptionists, that all of these top towns are full, that everyone has picked out one of these high schools. You also want to make sure that all of the private schools are picked as well. And the reason why is because in terms of the scholarship opportunities that you have, in terms of different prizes and contests that we have available for you as assistant managers, social media receptionists, your team won't only be weighted in contests by how many people are on your team, but also by how much they sell. And for you to pick to recruit from towns that have a higher average home value, they're just more likely to sell more. Now, with that being said, we've had tons of people who have sold a ton in Jersey City, Newark, or like we've had tons of people be very successful in towns with lower average incomes and home values, but it doesn't hurt to be in a good network. And as social media receptionists, as assistant managers, it helps for you guys to get our office into those really solid networks. So I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting to go over anything here. Nope, we're all good. Yeah, so just let me know if you have any questions and check out the next video.